Hi everyone, I hope you're okay, and I hope that the videos we keep uploading are helping you out. On this video guys, I'll be tackling the first question from the mid-year examination, which was written in the province of Gauteng in the year of 2024. Yes guys, we're starting with mathematics paper 2 right now, and please do expect a total number of 10 videos, since the question paper had 10 questions in total. And please guys, do take this seriously. I strongly believe that knowing how to tackle exam questions will give you an edge whenever you write your mid-year exam, a preliminary exam, and most importantly your final examination. So please do share the video to your peers so that they may have the same edge as you. And please guys do help us grow the channel by just subscribing. Okay, on this video guys, you're focusing on data handling. We are told that the data below shows the marks out of 100 obtained by 16 learners in a mathematics test. Okay, the first question, they want us to find the mean. Second question, the standard deviation. So we better insert this information on our calculator. How to insert this information on your calculator guys? Since only have one variable, this is not regression analysis, right? So just press mode setup and then choose stats. In my calculator, stats is option number 2. I'm choosing 2, and then since I only have one variable, these are just marks for the maths test, so I'm going to choose option number 1, and then I'll simply have one column there, and then there's an X there at the top. All I have to do is to just insert this entire information. I have 67, I'll say 67 equal to 77 equal to 26 plus equal to 92 equal to again 48 equal to 38 equal to 56 equal to then 58 equal to, then I simply have 75 rather equal to 83 equal to 32 equal to 94 equal to 60 equal to 44 equal to 64 equal to then 68 equal to. Now guys, I've inserted the marks over there, and then for me to calculate the mean, I can simply use my calculator guys. Mean is equal to the sum of all the variables, or rather the sum of all the marks divided by the total number of marks, and then this will simply give us our mean. For us to find our mean guys, after inserting your data on your calculator, please press AC, press shift, and then press 1. Go for option number 4, the one that is written VAR. Go to that option and then choose X bar. Choose X bar, option number 2. After choosing X bar, press equal to. Then you'll simply get 61.375. Are you together? 61.375, right? And then yes guys, these are just marks. You can see that guys, we are dealing with marks. You cannot get 6,2. Cannot get 6,2 out of 100. Are you together? Your marks must be integers. Are you together? Unless maybe your teacher had half marks. Are you together? So your marks are just integers. So if you choose to write 61 marks out of 100 is your average mark, you are definitely correct. Are you together? And then there are those guys who would have opted to do this thing manually. You're just going to add all of these things and then divide by 16, since the total number of marks is 16. Whenever you add these things, you'll simply get, for those who are using calculator, just press AC, shift 1, and then option number 3 says sum. Press option 3 and then press option 2 and then press our equal to. That's 982 divided by 16. If you divide this answer by 16, you will simply get the same answer we got there. you'll simply get the same answer we got. Then second question, they want us to find standard deviation. Standard deviation, guys, is also given there. Please press shift, press 1, press 4, and then choose option 3. Option 3 has a sigma over there, and then press equal to, that's just 19.63. All together, 19.63. That's our standard deviation. That's basically our standard deviation. Okay. Okay, let's continue now. They want us to calculate the number of learners whose marks are outside one standard deviation of the mean. Okay. I'm going to make 2 limits over here. These will just represent the marks of learners who, or rather, let me do this. If a learner got a mark which is 1 standard deviation away from the mean, that means that mark of a learner, that mark must be less than mean minus 1 standard deviation, or that particular mark should be greater than mean plus 1 standard deviation. All together. So over here I simply have my mean is 61.375 minus 19.63. 61.375 minus 19.63. That's basically 41.745. 41.745. And basically, guys, I'm looking for a mark which is less than 41.745 can be written as 42. Right together. So all those who got less than 42, they are just 1 standard deviation away from the mean, and those who got over there, I'll simply say 61.3745, 61.375 plus my standard deviation 19.63. I'll simply get an answer of 81.005. So I want to find learners who got above 81 out of 100. Those who got less than 42 are 1 standard deviation away from the mean, and those who got above 81 are also 1 standard deviation away from the mean. Those who got less than 42 are here. That's number 1, number 2, number 3. And then those who got above 81, that's just 1, 2, 3. Above 81. So we only have 6 learners whose marks are just 1 standard deviation away from the mean. There's only 6 learners, There's only 6 learners whose marks are just 1 standard deviation away from the mean. Okay. The 16 learners referred to question 1.1 above wrote a second test 2. The box and whisker diagram shows the distribution of marks obtained by the 16 learners in the 2 tests. Okay. First question: describe the skewness of the marks for test 1. If guys, my mean is greater than the median of the marks, I can therefore say the distribution is just positively skewed. Positively skewed. All together. However, if the mean is less than the median, I can therefore say the distribution is negatively A method. Negatively skewed. Negatively skewed. But if the mean is equal to the midpoint, therefore my data is simply symmetrically skewed. Are you together? So over here, guys, my Q2 rather is just equal to 62 out of 100. Are you together? But whenever I calculated my mean over there, I got 61 out of 100. So the mean is less than the midpoint of my marks. I can simply say this thing was just negatively skewed. This thing was just negatively skewed, né? Okay, which test was easier for the learners? Give a reason for your answer. Test 2 was more easier for the learners. Why? Because the average has increased. The average mark has increased from, or rather, I can't say the average rather, but the mid mark has increased from 62 to 66. That's number one. And secondly, there are more learners who got above 80% whenever you focus on test number 2, né? Because if you can check, 25% of the learners got above 84%. Are you together? And the distinction is 80%. So that means we have more than 25% of learners getting more than 20%. Are you together? But on the other side, the 25% of learners just got above 76%. Are you together? So this test over here, test number 2 was a little bit easier, guys. Was a little bit easier because learners obtained higher marks compared to test 1. Are you together? Even if you can check over here, guys, there is greater variation because this box and whisk is greater than the other one. That means the standard deviation on the second mark is greater than the standard deviation of the first mark of the first test. Why am I saying that? Because the data is more spread right now. Are you together? The data is more spread, and I can safely say that this data is positively skewed. It's like this. That means yes, we have our middle term over there. However, the mean is just over there. So the mean is greater than the middle mark over there. Okay, and then now we are being asked, how many learners scored more than 84%? How many learners scored more than 84% in the second test? 84% is over here, ne? 84% is over here. So they want to know how many learners are in that region there. I know that, guys, from the minimum point to the upper quartile, that's 25%. Are you together? And then from the upper quartile to the midpoint, that's another 25%. So from Q2 going to the minimum term, that's 50% of our data. And then also, guys, in this region, I have another 25%. Are you together? So from Q3 going downwards there to the minimum value, that's 75% of the data. That's why Q3 is sometimes called the 75th percentile. Are we together? And that means the other 25% is between Q3 and the maximum term. Are we together? Q3 and the maximum mark. So the last 25% over here represents learners who got above the upper quartile and between the minimum value, the maximum value rather. So that's just 25%. How many learners? It's 25, né? Remember I said 25%, so I want to know if I have n, the number of learners, divided by 16 multiplied by 100, and this gives me 25. Then how many learners do I have? That's 100n divided by 16 is equal to 25. Multiplied both sides by 16, then 25 times 16. This will just give me 400. Then 100n is equal to 400. Then n is basically equal to 4. That means 4 learners. Only 4 learners got above 84%. Only 4 learners got above 84%. That's how, guys, we're supposed to tackle this question. Just stay tuned and wait for more videos. Thank you.